that game.
Okay, next up, Fiji takes on Wales. Fiji coming into this match off the back of a terrific first-up performance, rolling Japan last night, 36-0. Wales went down to New Zealand 19-7, and Fiji looked polished from the get-go. Sean Maloney in commentary alongside me, former England Sevens captain Rob Vickerman. And this crowd just about to rev up that touch more at Hong Kong Stadium.
And this is what they're all after, isn't it? Fiji on song, when they're playing sevens, is like listening to your favourite song or reading your favourite book. They are just sensational to watch. And let's hope every one of these people in the crowd really appreciate everything that they contribute to this game.
Well, we saw the head-to-head stats a few moments ago, which had Fiji as winners in their last encounter in Vancouver. Previous to that, Wales produced a stunning upset back in Sydney where they blew Fiji off the park. Their coach, Gareth Williams, will be hoping for a repeat of that performance here. On the other side of the ledger, there is Gareth Baber, the coach of Fiji, formerly with Hong Kong.
And also a Welshman.
He ticks a few boxes. Sun is shining. Craig Joubert, our referee for this one. Very warm, very humid here in Hong Kong. Joubert is going to feel every second of the next 14 minutes as Wales get us underway. Fiji come flying through. It's going to come back as well for the Fijians. An early touch for Domalai Nasoko. Klinisau finds Lutumailangi. Shoots it one wider across to Kunavula. That's how you do early on. Fiji score the first try.
And you could say it's shell shot. It's always a matter of time. If Fiji have the ball, quite often they're going to score. The thing you've got to do against Fiji is keep the ball off them, but we saw from the restart they got it back straight away, shifting the ball out to the left. They have got so much firepower, it is impossible to extinguish it. You've got to make sure you win your battles, any 50-50, otherwise, sadly, you're going to be seeing them convert a lot of tries.
Kunavula has emerged as one of the best youngsters on the series. The conversion attempt is on its way. It's off to the left. Yep, Mesu Kunavula, just 21 years of age. A powerhouse of a player.
It's so hard to think he's 21, just looks so experienced and composed. Fiji say you haven't actually played for Fiji rugby unless you play at Hong Kong 7, so it's a massive mantle for them to be here.
That is going to go in a touch on the fly. We'll come back to the halfway mark and there'll be a free kick to Wales. Well, just on that, Rob, Fiji have won their last 14 games here on the bounce, going back to 2014.
I do feel a bit for Gareth Baber, who's inherited the team from Ben Ryan. He must feel like Atlas at times, carrying the weight of the world, but you know, it's not a bad place to be. You've got this talent amongst the group.
Wales looking to hit back here, trying to release their flyers. Luke Morgan down this left touchline. Klinisau gets him through the horizontal, and I think the Fijian captain might be in a spot of strife here.
Got him above horizontal, yellow card. Yeah, above horizontal.
Yeah, that's a fair call there, Craig Joubert explaining it. If you take them past horizontal, you cannot be seen to put them down. It's really a case of making sure they come back down safely. He's the nicest man in World Rugby, Oscar, so there's no intent there.
He really is. The gold medal winning captain from Rio last year. Now he's going to watch on as Wales look to open up with Morgan down that far side. Ducks under, Lutumailangi, big man on little man, then Kunavula comes in and catches him. So one-man advantage as Trahan takes it forward. Across now to Thomas, looking to work the width with Jenkins. Jenkins, good running, still powering through the Fijian defence. Penalty advantage as well here for Fiji. for Wales rather. And now Williams shoots it long to the flyer, who skips clear and dots it down. Luke Morgan for Wales.
You want to check? Anthony, you in the frame. Try no try, please.
Simple question for Craig Joubert. Try or no try there. Thrown up to the television match official. I think for me there, it was a try. Luke Morgan had enough room, rode the challenge with a lovely little fend, got it down quite easily in the corner there. And this is what I like about this Welsh team. For a start, they've got the consistency of selection. That's something they normally never get. Quite sure why we're taking another look there. That was about a good foot or two in field.
Yep.
But once they get the consistency, they can show how balanced they are as a team. They've got the big men, they've got the Bash brothers up front, Jenkins, Thomas and Cross, a lovely Falcon player in Luke Treharne, and in Morgan Williams and Ethan Davies, good link players, and this man's the finisher. When you look at a Sevens team, that's what you need. Unfortunately, you just need the ball against Fiji, which sometimes is quite hard to get.
Five this score, conversion attempt. He's a long way off to the right, and we stay locked up. So Wales punish Fiji with the captain, Oscar Koinissau, off the field after a piece of foul play. Now it's Davis.
Back by White.
Deep restart. Domalai goes back and pulls it in for Fiji. Slaps on a sidestep here. He's one of the best hot steppers. Tuai found Ravovo over the top to Lutumailangi. Shapes the pass inside, starting to link their pass as well here as Kunavula is brought down just shy of halfway. Ravovo. Still a man down here. Tuai leaps at the line and then pops it back to Ravovo. Scored his 50th try last night against Japan. That's a lovely line for Fiji's try scorer Kunavula. Buys some time there at the breakdown at the back of the hand. It comes from Lutumailangi and then the pass from Ravovo. He's forward.
The first real error there. You can see how fluent this Fijian team are in attack when they get it. The offload stick, the magic comes out. They open the can and the crowd are entertained, but Ravuva there just not quite finishing his pass. You can see it brushes past his shorts there. He's running laterally, so you have to generate momentum from your backhand. He didn't quite get to do that. So another chance for now for Wales to try and keep hold of this ball. We used to have a Fijian playing for us in England team, one of the greatest, I believe, Damu, and he'd always used to say against Fiji, a man of very few words, get the ball, keep the ball.
Wind. Set.
Treharne pops it in, slides it back, and they come to the try scorer, Luke Morgan, trying to back himself on the outside. He's quick, he's real quick. Morgan puts Wales in the lead.
So good to see this man back. Look at that, 75 tries he's got already in his career. I was absolutely devastated for him, and the pre-build-up to the Olympics, for me, he was looking like he was pushing Norton all the way to the Team GB selection, and did his ACL at Exeter. One of the most upsetting things to see with no one anywhere near him, but his comeback, his rehab, and his back flying down this wing. Great to see Luke Morgan put it to the Fijians.
Shades of Jerry Tuai's stop set before he got on the outside of the defender and shot clear there. The conversion attempt is no good off the boot of Davis, and it's Wales who are up by 5 over Fiji.
Really to show the resolve of the man we're seeing there on screen. To rupture your ACL, your anterior cruciate ligament, as a winger, as a man known for your fast feet, it's like a racehorse breaking a leg. It really is a severe thing, and he's come back all guns blazing.
Is going to come down with snow on it. A hugely weighted restart from Wales, and it's going to touch off a Fijian hand. Will be a Wales throw to the line out.
What a kick there, Davis. He puts so much height on that. It gives you probably 3 or 4 seconds to get underneath it, which for Sam Cross is easy. He's quite quick, covering 20 metres there in almost 2 seconds and just waiting for it to come down.
Treharne trying to get it set. Oh, he's been pinged there for delay of game. That might come back to hurt them right before the break, up by 5, and pushing towards Fiji's 22.
He knows what he wants, the referee, doesn't he?
Well, he's one of the best in the world, Craig Joubert, so we're happy to follow his lead as Nasoko goes around. Thanks with Revolvo. Kolinisau takes his side forward, edging their way towards halfway. Tuai. Malala holds the ball up there for Tuai, goes to the left and now comes back to the right. Somehow stays in the field of play, but Domalai catches the touchline. And that should do us for the first half. As Craig Joubert blows his whistle, we're off for a squirt of water in the sunshine here in Hong Kong, where it is Wales up by 5 over Fiji. We've had a busy morning, so has Fijian coach Gareth Baber. Let's hear what he has to say.
Get up there, just like us. You pick up that one there, you get 50 meters across the day where you go to the left. You're going to hit them hard with them. But our tackles, have to be active. Tackle, next up, who's kick off? Get the ball back, yes, on push. Just Messu, Isaac, Kelly, please, let's go.
Well, these guys have been hard at it, I've got to say, all morning. An unlikely trio, it must be said. Geez, they can rock it out though. That's the Gangnam style. That's taking me back to 2014. Just when you think you've seen it all in Hong Kong at the HSBC, Cathay Pacific Hong Kong Sevens, something else pops up round the corner and you're just left scratching your head thinking, what's going on, Rob Vickerman? What's going on? Second half back underway. They get a good jump through Veramalua. It comes back for Fiji, so a change at half-time with just a Veramalua on the field. So too Ice Katonimbau. Around the back it goes to Tuai. Tuai holds his feet. Tuai leaps with Katonimbau, goes without it. Wales dodge a bullet there. It was about to be the Tuai and Katonimbau show. Last pass misses the mark. Wales here with Williams. Penalty Fiji, not releasing Wales. Tuai taps and goes. Tuai across to Revolvo. Revolvo does it with ease. Vadamo, Revolvo, Fiji are in again.
Oh, I can watch Revolvo all day do his little stop-start. Fools everyone with this somewhat extended leg kick. Gets around the outside, but it just shows you can get the ball off Fiji, but it's about keeping it. They've now got the breakdown skills, which we saw there, unheard of in previous seasons, but certainly something that's changed their way they play. They get the turnover, give it to the main man, throws his legs up, does a bit of the can-can. Only one result, under the posts.
So Fiji reclaim the lead. They led 5-0 after about a minute of play, and then it was Wales running up 10 unanswered. Here's Fiji calling this out. Gets it out the back, knock on against the Fijians though, and Wales breathe a sigh of relief.
They've lit the fuse now, the Fijians. We've seen one audacious offload there on this near side, Katonimbau, and once one of them do it, all try and replicate. You got Veramalua on. He is another wizard with the ball in hand. So good to see, but unfortunately it was a bit of a knock-on in midfield there. Just want to keep this ball playing, entertain the world with what these two teams can do.
is a big buller to each of you watching on back in Fiji.
Set.
And Andy Suda down in Singatoka on the Coral Coast. Hope you're enjoying the coverage as your men look to maintain their lead against this excellent Welsh outfit. And that man has been terrific for them this afternoon, Luke Morgan. They get it wrong there, Wales, but Fiji were offside, so Sam Cross taps and goes. Craig Joubert wants to reset it, do it all again.
Got to be near the mark. Don't be a bad thing now. Wales get a bit of composure. Only 2 points behind. 4 minutes left. The heat will be affecting this Welsh team far, far more than Fijians. They've got to make sure that if they're going to use their set piece, they've got to be accurate, because now the Fijians do have a bit of a line-out threat. And some of these giants they've got, they probably don't even need to be lifted.
Such a lethal mix, isn't it? These huge Fijian forwards and their little dynamic backs. Tuai, Nathungu, Sila. The big and the small, and they can all ball. Here comes Strahan. Across the field from Davis on the wraparound. Morgan on the angled run. Tuai's going to try and get back and catch him. Morgan beat Tuai. Morgan wins the race. And Wales go ahead. It's a seesawing match. Yeah. It's a beauty.
Hang on, boys, hang on.
A bit of pushing and shoving, never good to see. But from the set piece, we said about how exquisite the Welsh can play off this. Simple play, bringing in Williams. He's the wrap play. All that does is by Luke Morgan, those 3 yards on the arcing run. He's got the wheels. He changes the ball. On the other hand, doesn't even need the fend. His round 2-eye set piece play. That was executed with perfection.
It was the angle of the run of Morgan, wasn't it, Rob Vickerman, that enabled him to get on the outside and just career away. Conversion is good. 17-12, Wales are up.
This is exactly where they need to be. They talked before half-time about that composure, keeping the ball, defensively being on point. They've got the restart ability. Sam Cross has to make sure they get the ball. You see the indication there, number 4/5 is coming toward the big men out wide.
Do we have our first big upset of the weekend on the way? Wales the outsiders for this one. They are up by 5 with 2 minutes remaining. Spectacular from Kintoni Bao and Sila there. Here's Veramulua. Dummies on the switch. And now gets it clear on the outside for the fleet-footed Nathungu. Veramulua, nice work at the breakdown initially to maintain possession. This is Mothanathangi. Mothanathangi tosses it across to it's Kintoni Bao at the back. Oh, it's brilliant. Fiji starting to get it working here. Kintoni Bao for a second time goes without an identical part of the field. Now Fiji forced to defend. They get the turnover. Fiji come away with it. Sila! Fiji go in. This game has a little bit of everything.
Up and down, end to end. Jerry Tuai, known for his footwork. He turns the ball over the ball. Perfect execution for the man that's not far off that height as he bends over. But he creates opportunity. You don't need to ask many Fijians to dive underneath the post. They'll do it all day.
This is the go-ahead conversion attempt off the boot of the captain, Oscar Kolinisau, taking as much time as he can to get the kick away. And he has hooked it. Kolinisau misses the shot from point blank. 17-17. Under 30 seconds remain.
Talk about the importance of conversions. That could be hugely costly from a man who never normally misses those.
99 times out of 100, that man would slip it through. Sends it up for Kitonimbau, slaps it back. Wales are going to hustle their way through. Wales stab ahead. Kitonimbau goes back and cleans up. Brave play from Ice Kitonimbau, but Wales have turned it over. The full-time hooter sounds. Wales and Fiji. It's a heavyweight stoush. In Pool C, it's going to go in a touch. That might be it. It is. Craig Joubert calls full-time. Fiji and Wales can't be split. 17-17 after Oscar Kolinissau missed the shot from point blank to potentially claim the game for his side. Fiji remain undefeated, but they walk away from this one with a draw.
Sake, a 7-all draw. Do you expect Wales to push it that tough?
You know, we expected Wales to be really tough, really strong. We were expecting them to come out firing. I know this is their final, considering the fact they lost to New Zealand. So we knew they were going to come out firing. But you know, a good game from them. Our decision making wasn't up to par. But you know, World Rugby Sevens has changed a lot. Intensity has really evolved, and you know, it's just the pool games. We're gonna go and rebuild. Likewise for Wales, and hopefully we're gonna come back fighting on the next pool game.
New Zealand versus Fiji to try and get into the quarterfinals tomorrow. Good luck, eh?
Yeah, I guess the Hong Kong finals came early.
Good luck, my man.
Thank you.